Ladies and gentlemen, it's the 4th of July, Independence Day, a day to celebrate the brave men and women of America that laid down their lives to fight the invading alien hordes. You might remember the heroic actions of one young fighter pilot, Will Smith, who, using courage, determination, wit, intelligence, and high-level flying skills, was able to not only evade some alien spacecraft that were chasing him through a cavernous mountain range, but also to actually shoot down one of those aliens and then take part in undoubtedly the best moment in cinematic history, where he pulls the alien out of its spacecraft and he punches the alien in the face in its huge, gigantic, freakish white face, knocking it back into reality, and says, "Welcome to Earth." You name me a better piece of cinema than that moment from any movie ever. Will Smith punches an alien in the face and says, "Welcome to Earth." Does it get any better than that? Does cinema... No, not just cinema. You name me something better that has ever happened in the world, ever, than in Independence Day, where Will Smith punches the alien in the face and says, "Welcome to Earth." Any event, thing, animal, vegetable, mineral, ever that is better than that. You can't. You cannot name a single thing because it doesn't fucking exist. Okay, I'm glad to have got that off my chest. Now, it is Independence Day, the 4th of July, so I would please ask you all to be upstanding for the national anthem. Right, let me adjust the camera. Fucking hell. I have to do everything myself around here because I can't afford the staff. Oh my God, it's all over the fucking place. Okay, please put your hand on your heart, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't care what race, religion, or gender you are, please, for the men and women that laid down their lives to fight off the invading alien hordes that tried to take over planet Earth, and particularly that one kind of hillbilly dude that flew the plane into the tractor beam and winning the war. If you would please stand up, put your hand on your heart, and sing the American national anthem with me. Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me, and I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. She was looking kind of dumb with a finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Well, it then starts coming, and it don't starts coming, and the smell is coffee and memes.
Steady job and a couple extra potatoes, that's all I want.
You're getting on, you're pushing 30, Slugger. You know, it's time to think about getting some ambition.
Oh, I always figured I'd live a little bit longer without it.
Don't forget, kid, that what you're trying to do here is to be bright and chipper and entertaining and intelligent and sort of glitzy, and that's funny, and it's kind of cool, and it's interesting, and it's edgy, and all of that. It puts that facade of momentary charisma on you, and if you don't play that out, you actually fail.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Coffee and Memes. Welcome, Facebook. Welcome, Twitch, YouTube, Threshold.fm, whatever medium you are listening on. I love you, no matter who you are. where you are, what you're doing, what your gang affiliation is, what your sexual preference is. I'm here for you. You know, I'm your shoulders to cry on. I have been known to operate a console and slip policy, so do watch out for that. But, you know, I'm here. I'm out here. So what's going on with Facebook? Facebook fucked, is it? Okay, just of these issues with the stream. The images are not showing up on Facebook. They're not showing up on Instagram. It does kind of make you wonder how fragile all of this system is, because, I mean, what if Instagram went down completely for a day? Hey, who cares? It's a day. If it goes down for a week, right? Let's say that's going to fuck a few people whose businesses rely on it. It goes down for a month. That's going to have some real serious problems, because there are a lot of people that advertise normal ads. I'm not talking about influencers. Fuck the influencers. But, you know, normal companies just out there doing their best, slinging dick, trying to make a pound note, trying to obtain the grain, etc. They'd be kind of fucked. Same with Facebook. I mean, like, what's the, you know, is there a backup plan? I don't know, man. I mean, I've had it. Hello, and welcome to... No, that's not right. I mean, I haven't had it with big tech, but I've had it with big tech. You know what I mean? Anyway, guys, it's Coffee and Memes. I'm here. I am your Batman. I'm your private dancer. I am the thorn in your side. News. Tesco meal deal queen gets tribute tattoo of lunch that changed her life. A woman loves Tesco meal deals so much she decided to get her favourite lunch tattooed on her leg. I don't know who this geezer is. Let's get the screen share up. Come on, buddy. Always forget to do this in advance. Yes, Coffee and Memes. Don't know who this geezer is, what he's got to do with it or anything. He looks kind of angry. He's looking kind of dumb with his finger and his thumb in the shape of a nail on his forehead. Dad dies in absolute agony after eating gecko lizard for a bet. Dads, don't eat lizards for bets. That's my Coffee and Memes health and safety done for the day. Woman snorts fake tan to get a bronzed glow. That's dedication. That is dedication. I've snorted worse things. 39, we should get into this again, 39 kilos of cocaine found on plane carrying Brazil's presidential team to the G20 summit. Some people were saying that it was being reported as 40 kilos, so who knows, really, quite what's going on there. Drug dealer rescued by police after spending 24 hours in a sewer. Wow, that looks rough, man. That is not cool. Man survives bear attack by biting off animal's tongue. Jesus Christ. Fuck that shit. What, mate? What an Jesus. This guy's a bad motherfucker. Scientists reckon they might have discovered a cure for baldness. Keen to find out about that. And we'll get into Instagrammer sells her old bathwater to thirsty gamers. I mean, yeah, why not? I guess this is the beauty of free market capitalism. If you're a hot dude, there will always be some... if you're a hot girl, there'll always be some grubby dude prepared to give you cash for something. So that's cool, isn't it? Obviously, if you're not a hot girl, you're fucked. But, you know, such is life, isn't it? Stuff isn't fair. What are you going to do about it? Just get on with your life. Tunes-wise, shoe throwers-wise, flip-flop flingers, you know, duvet removers. What we got? Oh, Christ, new mallets. This Lucifer and lime wax bit is nails, obviously. So... I don't know, we'll see where we're in the mood for that. New Noisia, The Whole, Part 1. Does it end on a cliffhanger? Being that I am drum and bass's leading drum and bass outros expert, we'll see, won't they? I mean, if they're saying Part 1, presumably there's going to be a Part 2. Will they leave it on a cliffhanger? We'll find out later. So that's a cliffhanger in and of itself.
Lobsters.
Sorry. Covert garden. Why you got a covert garden for, mate? Show off your garden. Be proud of your garden. You know, an Englishman's garden is his garden. Cytosis by Binary, and there's a whole new batch of Pythias remixes of Pythias that are all absolute fire. Obviously, he's got a Neon Light one, an Abis one, ABIS. I don't know if that's a car rental company or what the deal with that is, but it's banging. And Jolliffe. Jolliffe, Iffy. It's called Dubplate Culture. get into that in a bit. Right, come on, what have we got? Let's have this. Let's have this Abix remix of Pythias because it's naughty. Set the tone for the rest of the show and that. This is the remix of Haymaker. Been giving Haymaker a spin for a while actually. It's a naughty bit. That Pythias, you know he sure knows how to make some Neurofunk. Jake Bunga says dicks out for America. God damn right. Cheers, Squiffo. You're a fucking champion. I'll spend it on Gurners. Warhammer. Hot diggity. Hey, this could be a contender, right? It could have been a contender. It could have been somebody. Yeah.
I don't understand. I could have had class. I could have been a contender. I could have been somebody. Instead of a bum, which is what I am. Let's face it.
It's rough, man. Could have been it could have been a contender. Anyway, that's from On the Waterfront, Marlon Brando. That's where the couple of extra potatoes sample comes from. Back to Haymaker. Check the outro. So kinda, you know, some impacts, some verbed out kick drums, kinda reverby sort of thing going on. It's not bad. On the day of my daughter's wedding. Fucking hell, come on then. That was a good bit actually. I think that definitely could be a contender. If you disagree, it's up to you. It's a free country. What you can do about it. Anyway, Tesco Meal Deal Queen, such a thing exists, gets tribute tattoo of lunch that changed her life. You ever had a life-changing lunch? I had a life-changing burp on Sunday. Whole morning, honestly, I was a wreck. I was in a state, I was like, God, what's this? Some sort of crippling anxiety, like the physical pains of anxiety you get like right in the centre of the chest, where you're just like, ugh. I had a few more drinks. Thought, it's not shifting. What's going on here? But I just, honestly, I feel rough, man. I need to maybe lay off the booze for a while. Jesus. Anyway, I jumped up and down a little bit in the swimming pool, and that obviously alleviated some of the build-up. Oh, God, and I let out this just thunderous belch. Changed my fucking life. Changed my reality. Changed my perspective on the world. It's incredible. Anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. A woman loves Tesco's meal deal so much she decided to get her favourite lunch tattooed on her leg. Well, let's have a look at it. Okay, so she's... Oh, I thought that was a bandana then. Thought she might be gang affiliated. It's always worth knowing. What's going on up there? Oh, they're coming for me. Finally. No, they're taking down the scaffolding for the roof, so Gary's just... That's it. It's probably the last day, Gary. Sad in a way. In a way. Over the course of 2 years, Lizzie Proctor from Bournemouth spent a whopping £2,190 on Tesco meal deals. Right. As a result, the 22-year-old had been branded the meal deal queen, and she claims her favourite lunch, consisting of a southern fried chicken wrap, or a lovely, lovely, delicious chicken wrap, cheese and onion crisps, and an orange Lucozade, has changed her life. For the worse? For the better? Come on. Let me know. In fact, it had such an impact on her that she decided to get the meal deal tattooed on her leg as a permanent reminder of how much she loves it. There it is. That's kind of a cute tattoo, actually. At least it's been done by someone half decent, unlike that Greg's tattoo. What else you got on there? Hunter S. Thompson quote. Don't know what the rest of it is. Anyway, so what was so life-changing about it? Come on, guys. Speaking about her discovery of Tesco's bargain lunch, Lizzie said, I started out at Ciarán Splits in that league, then Morrison's, M&S, and a bunch of other places, but nothing ever really like hit the spot in the league. What else you got on there? Is that Sarah Connor? No. Who's that? Oh, it's thinking of Absolutely Fabulous, Joanna Lumley. Apparently, Joanna Lumley's got a rubber anus from having so much coke blown up it in the 80s that apparently she had to have it replaced. I don't know if such a thing is possible or even if it's true, but it's true that it is a rumour. Okay? I used to be quite plain and just eat egg. Right, since changed a bit. But then I saw southern fried chicken wrap. Lovely chicken wrap. And oh my God, my life changed. She continues, from that day onwards, that was it. I decided that it was a meal I was going to eat for the rest of my life, every day. Okay. I bob on every day for the last 2 years. It has been a pure dedication, and it got so bad when I was hungover or too tired to leave the house, I gave my ass my scar. Give me one. To commemorate her special relationship with the meal deal, Lizzie headed to a tattoo parlour for a few weeks ago and asked for a picture of the wrap to be put on her leg. You could say she's big in the rap game.
I just walk in, play like the sickest sets. People just go nuts.
She admits her parents rolled their eyes when they saw what she had done, and her friends were gobsmacked. How can her friends be gobsmacked? She's already got a load of other shithouse tattoos. I mean, like, seriously, if I went and got a tattoo of, I don't know, Wesley, where's Wesley? Jesus. Fucking what are you playing at down there by the plug sockets? I've told you about sticking your claws in there, you loon. If I got Wesley, like, on horseback, riding into battle or something to fight, I don't know, some My Little Ponies or something, my friends would just be like, huh, and that would be it, because I've already got loads of shithouse tattoos, and so it's just another one. Oh, that Will, he's so kooky, he's so wacky. What will he do next? But she got a great reaction from Tesco, who thought the inking was brilliant. Did you get any free stuff? The company reached out to and sent Lizzie a goodie box full of treats from the store. Yes, though there was one thing missing. She said, sent us an email on that, just told us that they wanted to thank me. But they also sent me a mystery box full of crisps and chocolates, as well as a thank you card. I appreciate it, of course, but they could have at least sent me the meal deal that I love so much, or a £10 voucher to buy a few of them. All right, looking a gift horse in the dmouth. Jesus. I mean, did you do it for did you do it for that? What, are you an influencer? Is this the start of your... Jesus, she's got some of those, like, Balenciaga wetsuit type shoes. They're about $3,000. Yeah, Jesus, why are you complaining? But hold on, if you got money, yeah, for these Balenciaga shoes, these fucking dickhead weirdy Balenciaga shoes, why are you complaining that Tesco's didn't send you a £10 voucher? How fucking cheap are you? B, why are you getting Tesco meal deals when you can probably afford to eat at the frickin' Ivy every lunch? All right, maybe you're a simple gal with simple taste. Sure, I can appreciate that. But guys, I mean, come on, really? Hunter S. Thompson tattoo next to the Balenciaga shoes. Something is not adding up here. I feel like I don't understand the world anymore, guys. I felt like I maybe had a grip on it around the age of 25, but now closing in on my 35th year. Well, this is my 35th year is about to end. I'll be 35 in August the 18th. Wink, just in case you're all thinking of getting me a big card. Anyway, I thought I had a grip on like what the world was all about and that. Maybe in 25. I guess that's just because young people feel like they know everything, and then the older they get, you realise that you don't know what you don't know, and you just don't really know much, and your liberal values are tested every day. You see things on the internet, in the streets, on the television, and you think, fucking hell, what the fuck is going on in the world? I just don't understand anything anymore. But, as I ever say, as long as it's not going on in my front room, just have at it. I don't think like this dad dying in agony thing is not really going to be that much fun. I'm just going to say, guys, don't eat geckos at a party in Brisbane for a dare, because it's died 10 days later of salmonella. Man, that is rough. Poor bastard. Silly thing to do, I guess. Probably not thinking about it. Yeah, not a lot of mirth there. I guess that fits into the weird. Certainly fits into the weird news section of the Mirror. Look, guys, don't be eating geckos, or cook them well first. Man, yeah, that's a rough spot. Anyway, in I guess somewhat lighter-hearted news, but I mean, guess because no one died. But not cool news, although quite weird news, so definitely coffee and memes worthy. Woman films man performing sex act on train and now could face worse punishment. So this is the dystopian clown world that we are living in currently. Natasha Brass was subjected to the ordeal for about an hour and a quarter on a train journey. A woman who filmed a pervert masturbating on a train has slammed a justice system which could see her punished more harshly than him. Natasha Brass, a vice president of a group that provides support to sexual assault victims, was herself targeted on board a train from French capital Paris to the western city of Poitiers. Poitiers? Poitiers. The 37-year-old filmed the encounter with the passenger who claimed to have moved seats just to be close to her. She said the man looked at her while performing the lewd act for an hour and a quarter. That's fucked, man. At one point, she said she followed her. She said he followed her towards the bathroom in a near empty carriage. She said she thought filming might be the only way to defend myself. Anyway, she tweets in French. The translation is Paris to Poitiers in TGV, about an hour and 15, with a guy who changes places and sits at the front in front of me, looking at me and masturbates. There's still work to be done. No reason not to post it. So I put the video here. The softest of videos say. That's a rough translation. Anyway, the SNCF, presumably they're some sort of train people, says, I understand your concerns. Fuck. I regret these difficult travel conditions. Difficult travel conditions. Like, we all experience difficult travel conditions from time to time. Delayed services, sweaty, overcrowded tube trains, men looking at you and masturbating in your direction. I mean, that's... Did really just like criminal offences of a sexual kind, I think probably go in a category above difficult travel conditions. Also, if it happens again, please report it to the chief de board or contact emergency services. What is it like? Literally, what? I will find a complaint because it does not have to happen again. I mean, this is like the incident with the bloody guy wanking in the gym. Like, right, you should be calling the cops, okay? Because they should be arrested and they should go to prison or take some sort of significant punishment. People should not be masturbating in public in people's direction. That is a real no-no. I don't care how liberal your bloody society needs to. I don't care. Listen, wacky lefties, not having it. Okay, no wanking in public, in anyone's direction, or just like guys. Seriously, it's a no-no. It's a no from me. Anyway, you know, is it a hill I'm prepared to die on? Probably. Okay, guys, it's a no. Anyway, the clip was posted on social media and has been viewed 100,000 times, with the perpetrator clearly identifiable. A privacy offence, which under French law carries a maximum punishment or a jail term, a maximum punishment of a jail term and a €45,000 fine. Mrs. Brass pointed out that the man would face a year in prison and a $15,000 fine if convicted. Okay, so if he was convicted, year in the clink, 15 grand fine. You know, I'm not in the business of trying to work out suitable punishments for people, but I don't know, maybe that's fair. Maybe it is. However, filming it gets you a year, it gets you a jail term, it doesn't say how long, and a 45 grand fine. Filming a crime is illegal. France, guys, what's going on here? What's the situation? Hey, come on. What's he's French. He's filming a fucking crime. It's a fucking crime. Who's the fucking criminal here? Why am I a criminal? France, you're guilty until proven innocent. Oh my God. Mrs. Brass pointed out the man would face a year, blah, blah. I can be sentenced to a heavier penalty. Do you think this is acceptable? Twitter poll. No, that is mad. She added she will file a complaint against the man. Good. That's the right thing to do. Not like, well, he's been banned from the gym. Yeah, no, he should be banned from public. That's not, it's like, yes, no, we want to make sure that the, the gym environment is, safe, for everyone. And that could be considered bad, man, having a whacking dickhead. All right, well, at least I'm triggered by something reasonable today rather than being triggered by, I don't even know what. It's a terrible situation. Guys, let's have this covert garden bit. Someone mentioned earlier that the garden could be a lady garden, so that would be a reasonable excuse to keep it covert. Okay, let's just go with that. It's called Yohi! Yo-hi! Could have some yodeling in it. Don't know. That's the point. Joe's saying, France, it's illegal to film a crime, but it is legal to do incest. I think it is. Yeah. Eltec, I'll give you a promise that Lime Wax is coming. Joe also saying, Will looks like someone who got swole in prison whilst being fixated on revenge. I mean, that is the ideal male body, right? Come on, let's be honest here, guys. It's called the Bronson look. Oh, my dad's in the chat. Says, Dad here. It tasted nice, that gecko. Oh, God. Fuck's sake. David Carter. He's got the same birthday as me. What a fucking hero. Same birthday as also DJ Fresh and Darrison and the Panacea. 100% true. Don't know about Action Bronson, that's a different kind of physique. I mean, also ideal. Lot of outro on this. Wow, another 20 seconds. Okay, alright. Right, okay. Yeah. God. Covert Garden would have preferred a bit more of a fade on that. I mean, I'm just kind of edging it a little bit, wasn't it? Really, to make someone wait that long and then just like gone. That's kind of bummed me out a little bit, actually, now I think about it. Robin's going on about the incest map that's been doing the rounds about the different legalities of incest in Europe. It's not a good look, guys. I mean, I would say that UK has it right, which is it's illegal. Ireland has it very fucking strange, where it's like it's illegal unless it's same-sex siblings. Why am I on this topic? Why the fuck? Stop talking about incest in the chat. Seriously, I don't know what's going on. Let's get back to the ideal male body. The ideal male body involves the Bronson moustache. That is true. That is correct. You got to be jacked, but not too ripped. Yeah. You could maybe a sort of insinuation of the abs, but you also got to look like you can sink 10 pints at the weekend if you have to. Yeah, and also kick about 5 policemen's asses, and then eat their asses in prison. Okay, that's the sort of body that we're going to. What if your dad is... What's going on? What if your dad is... Oh, fucking hell, man. Seriously, guys. All right, I'm getting out of the chat. I'm getting out. Unnerving effect of Peppa Pig as showmates kids actually oink and change accent. It's called Peppa Pig syndrome, and it's very much alive and well. All right, okay. It's impossible to ignore or underestimate the influence of Peppa Pig wields over kids. Since bursting onto the scene in 2004, scores of families in the UK have become all too familiar with Peppa, George, and the rest of the gang. Have I covered this already? Kids love her. Parents are probably sick to the back teeth of her. But of you think Peppa fever is bad in the UK? Okay, we're going into the sort of idiot journalist voice now. Spare a thought for the mums and dads over in the US whose kids have undergone weird metamorphosis thanks to smash hit cartoon. The Pepper Effect. Dubbed the Pepper Effect, the phenomenon sees kids from the US mimic the UK's most famous Piglet's British accent in real life. No, Piglet is the most famous British Piglet. Piglet from Winnie the Pooh will never... ever come close. No, Peppa Pig will never come close to Piglet. Piglet is a bad motherfucker, yeah? Piglet, he may be small, but, he has got a right hook on him. Seriously. Left hook hospital, right hook cemetery. That's what Pooh's always said, and he's right, yeah? Honestly, well, they hang out together because, well, basically Pooh's scared of Piglet because he's fucking hard. I don't know what, like, I guess he's got sort of small pig complex. Like, he just gets a bit leery. We've all got that one, mate. I swear to God. I will send Piglet up there and you will be fucking finished. You'll be the bacon. Anyway, I digress. So anyway, US kids are getting a British accent thanks to Peppa Pig, is the long and the short of this. It's not just their accents which are changing. Sharing anecdotes under the hashtag Pepper Effect, parents have also revealed that their kids are using anglicised words like petrol instead of gas and lorry instead of truck. Oh, the horror of it. That said, the parents are actually quite charmed by it. Yeah, it sounds pretty adorable. Parents site Romper, right, weird name for a parent site, okay, spoke with Roberto Rey Agordo, the language program director of the Department of Spanish and Portuguese at Dartmouth, about the Pepper Effect. Agordo pointed out, this sort of mimicry was perfectly normal given how huge Peppa Pig has become. They're also likely to grow out of it. Oh, that's the end, is it? Where's about the fucking oinking, guys? Tell me about the oinking. Will you please tell me about the oinking? Okay. Anyone else's kids develop a slight British accent after watching Peppa Pig? She is also snorting like a piggy, but that is expected. Why is that expected? I'd like to thank Peppa Pig for the slight yet adorable British accent my toddler is acquiring. That's hilarious. Anyway, that's cool. Yeah, cool. Next, though. 39 kilograms of cocaine found on plane carrying Brazil's president's team to the G20 summit. The Defense Ministry says an Air Force officer suspected of transporting narcotic substances has been detained in Spain. So, what's the deal here? Were they just trafficking drugs, or is this just effectively Bolsonaro's freaking rider? Yeah, he's like, I will only... Oh, can I do a Brazilian accent? Come on, right, I have to get into my best jiu-jitsu voice. No, fuck it. He's like, I'll only come to your fucking summit and that, like, if you can get us plenty of nose bag, because Jesus Christ, I can't come over there and sit through fucking Donny T. I'm yabbering fucking on about I don't even know what I like. I'm going to need some fucking nose bag if I'm going to get through that. That seems reasonable. A Brazilian Air Force officer travelling with President Jair Bolsonaro's G20 team has been arrested after being caught with 39 kilos of cocaine. The officer was detained in Seville, Spain, when the backup plane travelling to Osaka made a stopover. A statement released by the Brazilian Defence Minister said. It said the Defence Ministry informs that on the 25th of June, an Air Force officer suspected of transporting narcotic substances was detained at Seville Airport in Spain. The military man is detained at the disposal of the Spanish authorities. The Aeronautics Command established a military police inquiry to determine all the circumstances of the case. It may or may not be just simply Ryder to help our boy get through the G20 summit. Measures to prevent such illicit acts are adopted on a regular basis. In view of this, these measures will be strengthened. I presume it's not for Ryder, and it's some sort of drug smuggling situation. That's a pretty ballsy move, right? I mean, I guess you would think that perhaps, the president's like henchmen, I guess, his entourage, are less likely to get checked than a normal plane. But it's a ballsy move. Mr. Bolsonaro was travelling on a separate plane and reacted to the arrest on Tuesday on Twitter, saying he had asked the Defence Ministry to cooperate with the Spanish authorities. He said, I immediately ordered the Defence Minister to cooperate with Spanish police to establish the facts and cooperate with every stage of the investigation and to launch an investigation by the military police. There are around 300,000 men and women in the armed forces who are trained to uphold the highest principles of ethics and morality. If the airman is found to have committed a crime, he will be tried and convicted according to the law. Right, okay, cool. Well, I'd like some more info on that. I'd like the dirt, I'd like the goss. I want to know what's going on. Sounds like a fun story. I'm keen to get the full roundup on it. Full roundup. Right, let's have this Lucifer and Nine Wax bit. It's called War Poem. It's, strips, buckle up. Some serious heat in this passage. Fur wax combo. Nailed it. Nailed it. Very fun little story up here from Pauly Hutton. Uncle Pauly. Hey, Pauly! Hey, Uncle Pauly brings the potatoes. He says, man, so about the same time as Virtual DJ came out, that's my hit pop record, Fuck You Virtual DJ, came out, me and the wife moved into my in-laws' place. The in-laws were holidaying around England at the time, so I took it upon myself to organise faster internet for them. They needed a new modem, so I got them one and called the Wi-Fi network Bag of Dicks, for a laugh. Unfortunately, my brother-in-law had a strange meth-related freak-out and we moved out before my in-laws came back from England. I offered to change the Wi-Fi name once they returned, but my father-in-law said, nah, fuck it, it's a laugh. Real emotional roller coaster, this, isn't it? Lyrical war poem. It's Lucy Fair and Lime Wax. God, faded that out too quickly. Guys, come on. Seriously. That has all the hallmarks of something that was exported without its reverb trails, got as far as the mastering house, and they're like, oh, fuck, what are we going to do? Oh, we'll just roll it off. Just fade it out at the end. Guys, come on. Spend all this time working on the tune. They think, well, most people think people are mixed out by the second drop, but no, not Uncle Rankin. He ain't mixing here. He's playing songs on the radio and he's playing them to the end, so he doesn't have to do as much reading. He's lazy. Is it laziness? Is it efficiency? Is it that thing where Steve Jobs hires the laziest coders because they'll find the most efficient way to do it? I don't know. What have we got left? How long we got? 10 minutes? 15 minutes? Something like that. All right, scientists reckon they might have found a cure for baldness. Shit, Tom Wood's reporting on this. That's a shame. What? Little Nas X and Gordon Ramsay met up to make paninis. Scientists reckon that they might have cured baldness once and for all and have shared their findings at an international convention. Wow. Yes, in a piece of potentially groundbreaking news for slapheads all over the world, boffins have used stem cell research to grow an unlimited amount of natural-looking human hair. Stem cells, I want them all. Give them to me. I want them shot into all of my joints, into my eyes, into my boner. Just give me the stem cells. Peg me with stem cells, you saucy alien bitch. I want it all. Just, come on. Don't care what it costs. Just give me the stem cell enema now. Allow me to explain. Oh, Tom Wood explaining science. Fucking hell. Scientists from Stanford Burham Prebsey Medical Discovery Institute have essentially created hair follicles that grow through skin by using human pluripotent stem cells. Whatever they are. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Tom Wood. That could cure baldness once and for all. Okay, so they've managed it on mice just now, but who says what the future might bring? They recently revealed that their findings at the International Society for Stem Cell Research annual conference in Los Angeles. In fact, everyone was so impressed that they awarded them a merit award. Oh, lovely stuff at the event, and the technology has been picked up by Stemson Research, according to Eureka Alert. Now, here's the actual science. Okey-dokey. Basically, they took human skin cells and stuck them into mice to watch what happened. Skin cells or stem cells? Using special scaffolds to direct the growth of the hair, they observed that the hair grew through those scaffolds once they were placed underneath the skin of the mice. What resulted, you'd imagine, was some pretty hirsute mice. Okay, let's hope they at least got a decent haircut out of it. Poor things. After the success of the mice trial, they now reckon they can apply the same technique to actual honest to goodness humans. They also want to use the cells from the suspect's subject's own body. Why can't I read today? I'm taking a piss out of Tom Wood for being basically a beta moron. And I can't even read. I can't even read a Tom Wood article. Jesus, you need a reading age of about 5 for that. Outrageous. One of the professors involved, Dr. Alexei Turksik, just call him Dr. Alex. It's Dr. Alex from Love Island last season. Said, our new protocol described today overcomes key technological challenges that kept our discovery from real-world use. We now have a robust, highly controlled method of generating natural-looking hair that grows through the skin using an unlimited source of human iPSC-derived dermal papilla cells. This is a critical breakthrough in the development of cell-based hair loss therapies on the regenerative medical field. Here's a picture of Jean-Luc Picard. He also played Gandalf, and he also plays Obi-Wan Kenobi and Peppa Pig. Dr. Richard Chaffoux who, as well as having an amazing name, is a medical advisor to Stimson Technologies, said, "Hair loss profoundly affects many people's lives. A significant part of my practice involves both men and women who are seeking solutions to hair loss. I'm eager to advance the groundbreaking technology which could improve the lives of millions of people who struggle with hair loss. Also, I would like more hair on my balls and around my anus, just for fun and to wind up my wife." Cool. All right. Yeah, fine. I'll give you that. Why is my nose itching so bad? I don't think I have hay fever. What the hell's going on? I hate my life. Anyway, drug dealer who complained that selling meth was hard work will now do hard time. Over to the smoking gun for this one. The Illinois drug dealer who complained to police that selling methamphetamine is hard work. Look, it's tough out there for a pimp, okay? It's rough out there for a homie, a meth homie. She's been arrested and sentenced to 3 years in state prison following her guilty plea to a pair of felony narcotics charges. Lindsay Lowry, 33, was sentenced last month for peddling meth from a home in Swansea, a village about 10 miles east of St. Louis. At the time of Lowry's arrest, last August, she was living in the residence in return for meth provided to the homeowner, who pleaded guilty earlier this year to a felony possession rap and was sentenced to probation. Paying your rent with meth, that's an interesting one. Yeah, okay, I guess I can see that working. In a search warrant affidavit, the police noted that when they arrested Lowry, she commented on the difficulty of peddling dope. Lowry stated selling methamphetamine is hard work, an investigator wrote. If you're prepared to do the hard work of selling meth, why are you not prepared to do the hard work of a legitimate trade? You know, if you've got that sort of work ethic, that tight, rigid work ethic, and prepared to do what it takes to pay the rent, even if that's sell meth, well, look, there's a world of opportunity out there. You live in America. Why not start chipping away at that American dream, eh? You know, it's the 4th of July after all. Will Smith didn't punch that alien in the face for nothing. Fucking hell. I mean, seriously, why does it have to fall to me, a bloody 2-bit DJ, yeah, 2-bit drum and bass / dubstep producer on a morning radio show? Why does it fall to me to give you, Lindsay Lowry, 33, from Swansea in America, 10 miles east of St. Louis, advice about your life? I'm happy to do it, but I'm just saying, why has it got to this point? You know, if you've got that work ethic, why not go get a job in your local Wendy's? First part is probably going to be the serving, but then you work hard, you know, you stay an extra hour or something, wink at the manager. Next thing you know, you're on the fries, yeah? Work it up. Before a year's time, you're managing the fucking joint. 10 years down the road, you're state manager, yeah? You're bringing in the big bucks. You're bringing in those Wendy's dollars. You can afford all the meth you want. You can just be buying it. You don't have to be selling it. You can be pegging yourself into oblivion with huge crystals of meth. Yeah, if you've got that work ethic, the world's your oyster, all right? And I think that can translate to everyone out there as a metaphor. Listen, fucking knuckle down, work hard, and before you know it, you'll be sticking huge rocks of meth into your anus just for fun, okay? So shit can change, all right? People overestimate what they can do in a year, underestimate what they can do in 10. Just think of the huge rocks of methamphetamine that you could insert into your anus for pleasure. Just think about it, guys. Just promise me you will at least think about it. Right, it's the end of the show. Guys, I will be back at 3 o'clock for Rankins Records. I know, a rare treat that Rankins Records is actually on. It'll be on next week as well. Or, you know, I guess, I presume. Currently don't have anything that clashes with it. So that'd be good. So that's at 3 o'clock. Also, guys, it'll be Eastern Front's 20th show, 7 o'clock. And at 9 o'clock, brand new, live as a motherfucker, our boy, Duff, a.k.a. Hugh Downer, will be bringing the good news, bringing the shoe throwers, bringing the big dick energy. Goddamn right. Oh, also, anyone that is on the Threshold.fm Patreon, if you're a Patreon subscriber, there is a new episode, a nice long episode of Jungle Ate My Hamster, which is my audiobook, which plots the course of a young up-and-coming DJ battling the world of call centres, low-quality narcotics, and being just utterly repellent to women. Chapters 9 through 12 are now up. I think we are approaching almost halfway through. I think the whole thing in totality will be about 5 and a bit hours long. And then when it's done, I'm going to try and get it up on Audible. See how tricky that is. It can't be too hard. There's a lot of dog shit up on Audible, so maybe it won't be too hard getting a bit more dog shit on there. Yeah, if you haven't heard that, that's my audio book. I'm serialising it on the Patreon page. If you want to listen to it, there's a half an hour free taster on YouTube and on the podcast. And, you go to the Patreon page, subscribe, $5 a month, and you'll get all the other episodes and you'll get all the new ones as they come out, along with lots of other wonderful, exciting, intense, and deeply sexual benefits of being on the Threshold Patreon, like getting your name read out at the end of the show as part of the VIP list. And also you get to join the Green Gang, you get in the VIP room, in the Discord. If you're not on the Discord, do join. There is a link on the website, threshold.fm. You'll find it. It's like a sort of chat room, forum thing for all the Threshold listeners. Go in there, if you get in the VIP lounge because you're on the Patreon, you get to smoke in there, you can take drugs. There's a communal flashlight, a coffee machine, which is on the blink, but it generally works. And you can make out with each other. You can do many things. You can't discuss communism, though, that's banned. And I will be rigorously enforcing that with the ban hammer. So just beware. Anyway, VIP list. I love you all. You're wonderful humans. It's Oliver Hooper, Nicholas Goncalves, Tom Ryan, Reece Mosson, Squidgy Beats Parsons, Pauly Hutton, Ciarán R, Michael Kedzierski, Matthieu Tomkins, Dave Long, Joel Potter, Colm Murphy, Sam Howard, Tony J, Richard Patterson, Jack Murphy, Tom Camm, Stephen Harris, Matthieu Boulard, Zara Pickle, Jeroen Van Thunderbutt, Mike Pye, Anthony Walker, Lily Unsub, Richard Franks, Thomas Hall, Chode Ryder, Andrew Heichelbech, John Finison, the BDR Crew, Peter Blatchford, Austin Grief, Cooper, Gennady Lightfield, Ryan Glazer, James Barry, Dave Thompson, Hendo Bartendo, Lady Squivington, Liam the Menace Underwood, Dan fucking Morris, a guy with no STDs, Justin Mercer, Ames MC, Josh Williams, Rob Humphrey, Shibby T, Coco Shiva, Dan Elton, Taran Wilmore, Mr. Pope, Dub Progressive Cytron, Statue Superior Drum and Bass, Nicolas Lorcy, Dameon Rayner, Kris Breaks, The Bill, Karissa Barthelson, Odin Bates, Lee Fuller, D, Daniel Genvy, Flaxes, Alexander Cassidy, Matt Wright, Dylan Laws, Grant Sullivan, Tom Robinson, Greg Cornford, Grace Sellers, Dab Smasher, Connor Smythe, Kevin Kaiser, Chris Shaw, Mr. Happy, the German Trans Overlord of D&B, Ranking Mates, Uplifting Vocal, Cytrons under the alias Cosmic Wharf, Keep Your Tool in the Mode of Bill, but don't let me meet Life, Nick Brock, Mustang, Philly, Sean Simpson, Robin Card, Sam House, Hugh Danner, Sarah Hunt, The Hitchmuffs, L Tech, Will A, Ben Virgo, Den Tweed, Lupe Salazar, Big Welsh, My Hill, Marty Danny, Nick Fleming, Carl Lewis, Gordon and Liz, Carl Williams, Rob Skipper, unfortunately it's George TC, Anthony Sharp, and Claudio Loveschmier. Guys, thank you. I'll see you at 3 p.m. for Rankins Records. God bless you. And just, get out there, get married, have kids, and live your life. Okay? I love you. Goodbye.